that people don't understand is the reason why 051 is so like acting the way they're acting is because this is a circumstance that it wasn't like Melly went to go get a taco and got killed by a op. This is everybody knew he was gonna show up to this party, and even the 051 niggas did. He basically went in there and walked and hung himself. He basically committed suicide because everybody like because the nigga that knew he was gonna go, like the gyro nigga that did it knew he was gonna smoke his ass that night. It wasn't some shit like that. It wasn't like no underlining thing like that. No. I mean, it was like an underlining thing. I mean, it wasn't like an issue to where it just happened on the scene. No, bro came in the back door and popped him. You know, he knew he was in there. Oh, that nigga Melly there? Boom. And he went there and got him. Then it's crazy as hell. Like, that's the reason why 051 seems a little like acting the way they're acting. You know, it's not because they got a dead homie, because they got 20 of them. You know what I'm saying? They it doesn't work that way, man.
Right. This is what I'm kind of confused about. At no point in time did like other 051 members try to talk to Melly and say, hey man, like it might not be the best idea to be around that area right now today. They're throwing a party there, and like weird stuff can happen or anything. You know what I'm saying? Like they didn't try
Nah, like these niggas got this attitude to where if they have their gun, they're invincible. Even though that we know that gun's not a force field. I mean that gun just makes it to where if a gun's drawn on you, you can defend yourself. It's a defense. It's like you can defend yourself. But it doesn't block bullets from hitting you. Like, it's just that I have that mindset. I'd rather get caught with it than without it. Like, you don't want to get caught. You throw your hands up. You got to have something on you. It's just the environment in life that these niggas choose to live. It haunts them. I mean, and it never goes away. Even with the niggas that you're cool with. It never, like one little thing can just fuck up the whole thing. Imagine like making a pot of soup.
Technically just a
adding too much salt into that soup, that whole pot
just a
gone
victim
now.
of the environmental circumstances. Yeah. They don't understand like the environment that they
like because it's already bubbling over. Imagine you add one more ingredient, it bubbles, it just explodes. It's just like it's already simmering. I mean, you add a little milk to it, and now it's on fire. I mean, it was already one of them things where, like, I didn't even know them niggas were cool, bro. I didn't even know 051 and them were cool like that anymore. I knew Gyro and 051 were clicked up, but it always confused me to see FBG and them hanging out with Melly. I'm like, why are y'all hanging out with this nigga? Like, didn't y'all used to hang out with Billionaire Black who used to shoot at them? I just find that weird. Like, I don't want to be around no nigga that hangs with the nigga that shoots at me. Okay, I'm hanging with A, right? Okay, it's A, B, and C. I hang out with A. They're cool with B. But I'm C, right? He's A. They hang out with B, but B shoots at me. But I can't fuck with him, but I can fuck with them. That don't make no fucking sense. How do you pick and choose shit like that? Once you're hanging with them, I let it be that. That's it.
That's a fact.
That's it. Once you fuck with that nigga, you fuck with that nigga. Now you're a op now. You can't hang with him and be cool with me. And that nigga shoots at me. Even though that wasn't this circumstance, that's my confusion with FBG. I don't really understand it. It's like them niggas is lonely, need friends or some shit. And the thing, because I actually kind of fuck with Duck, it's just them niggas are really questionable. They questionable. They weird as fuck to me. Like, that nigga smoked your cousin, you hanging with him, like, what, nigga? And then you got Melly, who I gotta question this nigga too, because, like, nigga, you were in the car with them niggas when they died. Why do you think shit was sweet? You ain't never felt no heat from that?
Listen, I guess to some of these dudes, man, the street stuff is just stronger than the family blood, I guess. That's all I can say. I don't know.
Alright, boom. But how you look at your aunt in the face and explain that to her? Like, how you look at your family and explain that to them? Oh, you that tough? To where that shit don't affect you? Fuck out of here, nigga. Y'all niggas be crying and doing all this crazy shit for your homie. You don't do that for your family? That's weird, bro. That's strange to me. Weird, because I can understand they didn't fuck with each other, even though he was technically an op, but like he won't doing nothing to you, man. You got pictures and shit with this nigga, bro. Fuck out of here, bro. Like, that's the one exception. Like, half of these niggas got family that's in other gangs. They don't never talk about them. Like Crump, right? His shit talking ass. He used to disrespect the fuck out of 600, but notice he never brought up L.A. Capone, because L.A. Capone, his dad is Crump's homie. Like, he's homie with Crump. Like, L.A.'s dad and Crump were friends. That's why he never brought up L.A., but you'll talk shit about all the other ones. You know what I'm saying? It's kind of like that. But in this situation right here, where you got Melly, who has done shit, and it's the streets. Streets talk. These niggas know he did it. They know he did that to his cousin. They know this. But he just come around every day like shit sweet. You know what I'm saying? And everybody knew he did it. That's the reason why the moment one little thing happened, they shot him and killed him. I done seen Duck and them and Gyro and them argue. They ain't killed Duck. They ain't killed none of them other niggas. But the moment something happened with Melly, they instantly got on his ass. They instantly shot him and killed him. Like, instantly. Like, over something small as an argument? No. There was underlining shit to this. Like, nobody knows the exact reason because we don't know why he killed bro. We can't, because, like, for all we know, he can get online and say why he did it, but he's not going to get online and say why he did it. Like, nobody's ever going to know why he did it. The only thing we can do is assume the fact that Motor and he was in the car with Motor inside when they died. That's the only thing that you can assume. That that's what made it simmer. But the argument that happened at the card game or whatever that everybody's saying, or some gambling over some money, that's the reason why it bubbled. That's the reason why it exploded. Because of that reason right there. Because if they were so cool, it wouldn't have been that. It would have been like a fight. It would have been an argument. It would have been like a Twitter beef. Or I don't fuck with Melly no more. It wouldn't have been no instantly walk in there and kill him. That goes to show that y'all niggas' faces weren't as good as y'all thought over there. Like, because, like, that's what I'm saying. Like, unless y'all are, like, super duper clicked up and we fuck with each other, like, all the way, kind of like how O Block 600 are, you don't never hear about them niggas shooting each other. You don't never hear about STL, EBT shooting at each other. You don't never hear about TTB and 051 shooting each other. But now you got Gyro and 051 shooting each other because there's too many links in the middle that fuck it up.
Yeah.
There's too many links that fuck shit up. Like the whole TW shit. The whole shit where that nigga Billionaire Black snitched on his brother from Taekwondo World.
Yeah, and you know what this reminds me of? Listen, this reminds me of something similar to this, right? So, you know, like how you had Dot Mob, like for the people that don't watch URL TV or whatever, Battle Rap. I'm gonna go into this real quick, right? I'm gonna stay on this too long. Tay Rock and K Shine hated each other, but they still were around each other because of their affiliation with Rex.
Yeah.
They didn't like each other at all. So it's just like you got 1, 2, and 3. 1 hates 3, but he's still hanging around 3 because they're both cool with 2. Like and that's just gonna bubble up something bad. Because they're in the same vicinity, they roll together, but he hates him just as much as he hates another op out there. Like that's a problem. And you gotta understand something. K Shine and Tay Rock hated each other.
Yeah, they hated each other, and they were in the same group.
Yeah, they hated.
So imagine how it would be if one of these niggas ain't even in the group. He just he's a nigga that all you gotta do is shake your head and say, "Whoa, wait a minute." He's not even with us. That's why they drew the gun so quick. Had he would have been 3 Gyro niggas, it would have been 3 Gyro niggas arguing or talking. It would like the reason why it jumped to that level was because he's not no Gyro nigga. He's a 051 nigga. They already had underlying problems with the whole gang before. I mean, and the fact of the matter that you were 051 and you had an issue, even though it was as petty as an argument or a card game, the fact of the matter is you were still in the car where his homies died. And the fact that TT Nez brought up the information on Billionaire Black about him snitching, that I thought that was gonna cause a wedge.
I'm gonna ask you a corny question, something that like a 50-year-old grandmother would ask somebody. Do you think the violence in Chicago is gonna ever stop? I know that's a corny question. Do you think like there's any way to ever end that?
Nah, unless like some entity comes down and makes them forget about everything or something. It's never gonna stop because once one drop of blood falls, you can't forgive that person anymore.
Yeah.
Because you're not only are you gonna look like a bitch, like you're not satisfied with the outcome of what's happening. It's not like I kill one of you, you kill one of mine, shake hands, it's over with. No, man. No, it does not work that way. The reason why war ends that way, because that's that's how war works. When you go kill somebody, now it's a war. The only reason why war ends because somebody is defeated.
Right.
Somebody gets conquered. Somebody gets taken over. Nobody has been defeated yet. You know, it's going to be an ongoing thing. It's never going to stop. Why would you ever forgive that nigga? And even if you forgive him, he's not going to forgive you. Peace treaties have been signed before. And then they've been dishonored the next day.
It's a piece of paper. That's it.
Yeah, I mean, it's been dishonored the next day. Like, supposedly, this comes from 600 Breezy's mouth. He said that them and him and like that 600 and Gyro squashed the beef. The next day, they killed D-Thang. The next day, they slid on him and killed him. Because D-Thang killed one of their niggas, they killed one of them. Just because you shake hands and agree, everybody's not going to be with that. Just because I tell Dark Cloud, hey man, we gonna sign a peace treaty with them. Even though Dark Cloud's doing it, Dark Cloud can go slide on them niggas an hour later. The moment he thinks about one of his friends that died. The moment he thinks about it, he gonna go slide on it. And it's easier now because they think y'all cool. It's easier now to shake his hand and pop him right in his face. That's exactly what happened back then. So, no, it's never gonna stop. Like, it makes no sense for it to stop. It's gonna have to keep going. Because how can it stop? Because how is enough? You know what I mean? Like, it's gonna have to be like a nuclear explosion to stop it or something. It's never gonna stop. Cause like, it's not even no gang shit anymore. It ain't nothing to do with gangs. It's more of a block thing. Cause these niggas be from this area, be a bunch of different gangs in one. Like a bunch of different a bunch of different like things make up 600. There's GDs, there's a lot of stuff in there. It has nothing to do with their gang that they're a part of. It's everything to do with the block they're from or who they fucked with that died. And they don't fuck with them. And they don't fuck with them. So let's be cool and let's just kill them. That's how it goes. And it's never gonna ever stop though. Like, because everybody's gonna have to stop. It can't just be 5 or 6 niggas. It has to be all 10. If there's just one guy still shooting, it ain't never gonna stop. It ain't never gonna stop. Ever at all. Because how is it going to stop? Like, what do people mean by stop? Like, just stay away from each other? You mean just stop shooting? When you see each other, let's fight? Because it's going to have to be something when you see them. It's going to have to be something when you see the nigga that killed your friend. It can't just be, hey, no, what is it going to be?
But this is what I mean, though, man. Like, I don't think you and a lot of people be getting it. Like, when I be saying, like, the violence stop, I'm talking about like, okay, let the violence stop, whatever, so we can all be happy. Like, no. I'm talking about let the violence stop so they can work together and make money. Because like, if you think about how much money could be made by all these different, rivals, like there could be so much money.
A lot of money has been lost.
I mean, there could be so much money.
There's a lot of like rappers that have died. Imagine like if Pappy and LA would have made a song.
You know what I'm saying?
How big that would have been. But the fact that Pappy had a song with Lil J, that just fucked that up. Off that one song, it wasn't even a song. He was in a video. He was in a video, and that just made all the BDs just look at Pappy and say, shit. Imagine if they would have made a song, how big that would have been. Imagine how he would have fucked with him. Imagine if Duck would have made songs with LA or 600 Breezy, how big those songs would have been. Imagine if Rico Reckless wouldn't have been so goofy. And started doing all that goofy shit, how big shit would have been. Yeah, it fucks up a lot of money.
I used to listen to Reckless at one point.
Yeah, but you gotta understand, that's another reason why people started listening to Chicago music. The fact that it was dissing, it was shit talking that led to shit. It wasn't just no rap beef. It was real. Like people like real, and you can't get no more
Reckless,
real.
Man.
You can't get no more real than Chicago shit.
Reckless was so reckless that he couldn't be no more, man. He had to leave. He had to leave, bro. He was doing too much stuff, man.
And all that was his mouth.
He had to go to Cali.
But that's partially the reason why he won't dead. Because had he would have been out there sliding, doing dirt, he would have been in a box. Trust me.
Yeah, because
it was just a whole lot of mouth. Like mouth.
Last time I seen,
that was a lot of talking.
Reckless, he was doing he did some video with some white dude. It was horrible too. What was it? I think it was on like either No Jumper channel or something like that. It was garbage. It was
and I fucked with Reckless for about 6 months before I realized when he started beefing with Duck and them, I just called him a goofy. I thought when he started dissing Brett you a lame. Because you can't do that. You gotta at first he was talking shit about the BDs. 600 Breezy and all them. He was talking shit about Dirt. He just an op ass nigga that's talking shit. But then when he took that picture with Memo in a store, which I can't necessarily knock him for that because Memo ain't really his op. He's just it's more of it's more like both of them were scared of the situation. Duck started saying shit like, I guess he didn't like that. He took a picture with Memo. So he was like, you a friendly ass bitch. And it led from that.